Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back for some more EVE Online, and it looks like CCP has introduced a new event for skill points called Skillers in the Abyss, which of course comes right after they nerf resistance across the board, and that means that I think they did see a little bit of a drop in activity in the Abyss, although they generally do plan these types of events quite a little bit beforehand. But it's been a very long time for me since I've been in the Abyss, so we're going to start with something really easy. Tier 1 Calm Gamma Filament. We're gonna take the overpowered Gila, probably the best platform to run the PvE side of the Abyss in. And look at that, 15 drifters or sleepers for 50,000 skill points, kill 5 drones for 10k, and kill 15 drones for 15k. So that should be doable. There is that time limit. We'll have to see how it all works, but this is an explosive damage-based filament, so let's see if we can still run this. It's been a long time, my heart rate is already going up, but let's use this calm filament. Let's activate this for myself. We will have 20 minutes before trouble arises, and we jump straight through. Oh man, this effect is new. It looks very cool. Oh, I have to take it, I guess. Activate, or well, maybe not. Not sure if it was my activation or if we automatically jump through. Let's go towards that conduit. What are we talking about here? Okay. Bioadaptive cases. That one has got quite a bit of damage already. Explosive drones for the win. Let's see if I can already tell them they are engaging. And what's the range on my missiles? 32 kilometers. Let's maybe try to get into range a little bit more quickly. This is the passive rattlesnake. Everything is put into... Oh, and I can probably try and do some missile damage on that one. And then we have a bioadaptive cage here. Do I want to... Well, maybe we'll try. And then these are way out there. I see. Yeah, that's how it worked. And we had to destroy that stuff as well, if I'm not mistaken. Shields are holding. Let's speed this up a little bit. We're not being whipped or anything like that. And explosive resistance is down, but we have a good bonus for that. And in the meantime, this Tyrannos is going down. Let's see if the counters work. In help chat, some people said that they were having some problems with this. That Lancer is down. Let's try and get to that cage. Let's also fire a missile at the Tyrannos. That one is down. There we go. Return to drone bay. First room is cleared. Launch some missiles. And I think this was where most of the loot was. And we're definitely gonna go Care Bear mode here, guys. It's been a very long time since I've been in the Abyss. And these are rapid, so this does take quite a bit of time to get the missiles reloaded. Let's press loot. And then let's activate the gate. And a shield extender mutaplasmid, only worth 6,000 disc. That has become very cheap, I must say. Let's get through this. Room number 2. Let's hope for lots of small drones or something like that. At least the counter does work, so that is good news. And then here we have... No, not a lot of stuff. I'm gonna stick to this stuff. Oh well, we do have another extra one here. Like that. And we're gonna start by approaching you. Then we'll launch our explosive drones again. Whoever comes closest takes the first batch of missiles. So there we go. And these are normal... Oh, no, these are sleepers. That's gonna put me at 5. And then the bioadaptive is up there. I see. First one down. Send my drones on this one. Use the missiles on the other one. Let's see if we can do this. And if we can do enough damage. Alright, alright. Takes a little bit of time, but of course these sleepers... Oh, that one has a third layer. That Lancer has a third layer. Interesting. Okay. He's down. Quick look at the cache here. You're down as well. Returning drones. So tier 1... definitely rather doable at this point, especially if you only go for these bioadaptive cases. And then I'll do another reload. Well, we might just do a second one and see if we can get at least one of these to trigger. So that we see how the skill point distribution goes. A little bit of extra loot. Let's get towards that gate. Reload's happening. Drones are in bay. We are good to go. Next room, please. Give me five drones. That would be awesome. So here we go. Visuals still absolutely impressive. They definitely updated that a little bit here and there. And unfortunately, that does not look... So that's bioadaptive. And this one, 50 kilometers in that direction. Ooh, and that's a full battleship. Well, we're gonna go like this. Explosive drones out. Let's see if we can grab that spark needle. That should be a... Oh, these are drones though. So that's gonna put this counter at 2 out of 5. Yep, there we go. Oh, and it also counts to this one. Of course, makes a lot of sense. And then the bioadaptive cache. Let's stop the missiles for just one volley. Oh, and that's not good. Oh, that's... Of course, my modules don't switch off when I go through a gate here. So let's do that. Nothing too special in the loot. Let's start approaching the conduit. And let's also send some missiles towards that overmind. And that gives me plenty of time. So this... Oh man, yeah, this has definitely been updated, but it looks very nice. Very beautiful. Also, this wreck looks pretty amazing. Fire in space, well, with enough gas or liquid or whatever it is that's coming out of this, it might still make sense. And then this overmind does have a lot of HP, but will normally not be a problem. And then the activation circle around this gate, very visible as well. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. Get towards that gate. That one should be destroyed now that is in structure, not a problem. And so the safe way of running the Abyss, right? Stick with the Gila, stick with the low abyssal filaments. It will be a little bit of work then, I guess, in order to get enough kills and earn those skill points. But let's go overmind, please. Get wrecked. Thank you. That means that this one activates. We could go for this extraction node, but really what I'm mostly interested here is to get a trigger of the event and see if maybe it keeps going, which I don't think so. I don't think that we'll have like an endless faucet, but potentially this ought to be 110,000 skill points. If I can finish all of them, that would be pretty good. So let's go back to the Astrohus. I think next one we'll just activate it right outside. Oh, you can't activate them too close, I don't think. That's true. Loot-wise, of course, nothing too special, but this could. Let's take a look at this one. It could go up to an extra 10% in shield HP. It is for a medium shield extender as well, which we're using here. So this... Oh no, these are larges. Okay, that's why we've got so much HP. But this could potentially be a small improvement to one of my shield extenders. Very important, of course, for the passive shield fits. So this is not necessarily a bad drop either. I've got another one, so calm, just to check if we go for this one. Explosive resistance. And that is what I am fit for. We've got one improvement here for the resistance, and it is focused on explosives. So we can take this one, undock. Does it have the limitations on it? Show info. Doesn't show. All right. Let's see. Can I use it? No, probably not. Probably because I'm a little bit too close. Maybe we'll activate one right here. A little bit of a shorter warp to our belts. Let's see if we can do that from here. The belt that's completely empty. Mining very popular at the moment. Any titanium, stuff like that is worth a lot of ISK. And as a result, everything does get mined out. Let's see if we can use this one. Activate. And let's see if that means that we just go straight through or not. You must be I'm too close. Still too close. Alright then. Planet 1 it is. Warp at 30 will activate over there. Then we'll do the second one. Tier 1s, of course, super easy, super available. And we got almost the first trigger. 15 drifters and sleepers, so this feels like it's actually doable. Probably 2 to 3 of these runs in a tier 1. And then we should be able to complete these missions. So let's take a look at this one. Use the calm filament, activate. It's been a very long time, guys, so if I'm being a complete noob here, I'm not too close to anything again, right? No, this time we are jumping. This time we're just going to wait and see if my ship is automatically transported into the filament. Yes, we are in the Triglavian's home place here in the Abyss, and that starts with, alright, Lucid Watchman and a Lancer. So that's 2 more sleepers. Explosive stuff. Which one is fastest? Looks like the Lancer is fastest, so we're gonna focus him down first. Bioadaptive will approach you. And then big rock in the way. Do we bounce on that or yeah, we do bounce on that. Interesting. So maybe a little bit of manual flying is better. That's another sleeper down. Press 1. Let's go. Lucid Watchman next. This case as well. I think my drones will do fine here. So let's launch our missiles. Return to drone bay. And we are obviously a little bit overtuned for the content. Still, that puts it at 7 out of 15. So that is not bad. And I'm really hoping to get like lots of small drones or something like that in the next one. Let's get this one down. Am I fast enough? Loot. God damn it. I was too fast, but it also has another calm filament, so we could chain the next one as well if we want to. Come on, get that stuff. Drones at the ready. And here is my timer. Alright. Next one. And here we also have a tier 2 filament. That's a dark one though. So that requires, you can very easily go here. Oh, does that have nothing? Interesting. God damn it, just the one enemy again. Another sleeper. Let's go. Bioadaptive. There it is. Approach. Let's speed this up a little bit. And then the calm one. Just gonna make sure that this is the correct one. Yeah. Nope, thermal. Yeah, thermal. Okay. Yeah. I'm messing things up a little bit because I actually have explosive. And I am in explosive gamma ray. Alright, man, guys, sorry about all of that. It's been a very long time since I've been in the Abyss. So I definitely lost all the knowledge and all the habits at this point. Good thing that I'm starting on some of this easy stuff. Why don't you move and grab the loot, please? Loot. Okay, reapproach. Speed things up a little bit. Come on, drones, get through. That's the shields gone. We should be in range for some extra missiles as well. And that is of course a cool looking weapon system. But to no avail, we have too much HP at 21,000 shields in this Gila. Come and get it. That one is down. Return. Now I'm not gonna reload. Perhaps that the game says it's time to throw lots of rats at him this time. That would be good. So just waiting for the drones. Well, oh man, that explosion in the background, very nice. All aboard. Next room. Explosive drones at the ready. Please respond, UI. Okay. And we get some Damavix on the board. Alright, bioadaptive. Let's target these guys. They'll be pretty fast, so we can just deploy our drones, I think. Quick one bursts. Striking Damavik coming in first. And alright, bit of UI unresponsiveness just a moment ago, but we will be fine. Let's target the cage as well. That one's down. Next one. Striking Damavik, come on. And good stuff. You're next. And I honestly remember this being quite a bit harder in Tier 1 than what we're seeing here so far. So this is a little bit of a surprise. Really not a lot of enemies. And I'm able to complete these in like under 5 minutes, a little bit more than that. Loot all. So still nothing too special. All drones are on board. Let's take the origin conduit so that we get back out there, and we are at 2 drones, 8 sleepers, drifters and 2 drones. Okay, been going for 17 minutes. Let's see if I can maybe do one more. Go. That does still take quite a bit of time. That warp effect, and so this column one, let's take a look at it. Bonus to armor HP, so that's not so good for me, and a penalty to thermal resistance. So I would have to switch this out for thermal. We have all the drones in this Gila, so we can easily switch those whenever we need to. And we have thermal damage here as well. So we'll run this Calm Firestorm as well. Oh, there it is. I thought Calm was the category, but that's just a tier 1, and so Firestorm is for the thermal stuff. Okay, this time I will drop my loot. We'll put you in the 2nd division, and we'll put you over here as well. And so the Calm Firestorm, in order to change that, we get rid of this explosive deflector, and normally I have all of them here as well. Explosive, kinetic, explosive, thermal, that's what I need. Bring up those thermal resistances a little bit, and we are good to go. Next up, Calm Firestorm. And so since we have to get away from the structures a little bit, we'll warp off to the planets, and then we'll run this one. Okay, that was definitely not a lot of ships to encounter in the abyss there, so that did not mean a lot of progress. Completing all of these, especially if there's like change to these, could take quite a bit of time. On the other hand, right, you're getting reacquainted with the abyss, so this is actually interesting for me personally. Let's jump here. We're at a warp. Use the Firestorm filament, and this time I need the Galente drones with thermal damage. Need to press activate again apparently. Finally, we're jumping, and then Firestorm. Let's see what that looks like. And this time we should have a lower HP count. Oof, yeah, by quite a bit actually. 14,000. So we were completely overpowered in shields in the previous runs because of the bonus that we got to shield HP. This time we get a bonus to armor HP. So let's see what the Abyss throws at us. Same thing as the very first one here. So we need to get the thermal drones out. We'll start with you, or maybe we'll start with you this time. Bioadaptive, and then let's see how well or how badly our shields can take this beating, because we have a lot less HP, of course. So he's in range for my missiles. Let's open fire. That should not take too long. There we go. You are next. That's way too far, so we'll speed this up a little bit. We'll actually approach the cage. That should be in range now. One volley. There we go. Grab the loot. Then the Tyrannos should get into range as well. Let's maybe do one more boost. And we are holding pretty comfortably. So there we go. More missiles with the loot. Alright, I'll take it. Precursor frigate, 1.3 million. So that's definitely not too expensive anymore either. That one is down, and that puts our count at 10. It's not even gonna be easy to get enough of them. Drones are in. Okay, for a moment there I thought I made a mistake, but we are through. Room number 2. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, alright, maybe. Bioadaptive cage, we're gonna start by approaching that. Oh no, because these are drones. Oh, but that'll put us at 5 though. So that's alright. That's definitely good. Thank you very much, Abyss. RNGesus. We should get our trigger. We're gonna use the thermals, of course. Press F on the first spark needle. And at 30, activating missiles. Just get rid of these as quickly as possible. That one's down. Bioadaptive. Okay, yeah, we're heading for that. Oh man, these did a lot of damage. Very impressive. Let's speed this up. Let's actually do a reload here, because it's gonna take a little bit of time before we get into range of everything. As we're gonna grab at least this loot first. And that's actually probably also an efficiency mistake. Should have saved at least one volley here. But okay, let's get the engines. My drones in the meantime are doing shots of 900. Now 400 and on the armor. Missiles are ready. Let's blow this one up first. Start firing at the overmind. And let's get that trigger. Oh, also take a quick look here. Skill points. We are at nothing extra. Okay, so we'll see in just a moment what happens when we get our 5 drones done. Approaching the gate. One boost. Why didn't my missiles fire? I have no idea. But yeah, shield-wise, we are doing just fine. 1600 for the missiles. That's good. That's a decent amount of damage. Take that beating and get me those skill points. Okay, come on. That should be it. Excellent. And it just disappears. And now I have unallocated skill points. I get a message here as well. Okay, good. Let's activate this filament. Let's take a quick look here. We've got our 5,000 unallocated skill points. Was it 5k? Interesting. Wasn't it 10k? Is it because I am above a certain threshold that I don't get all of them. Interesting. Bioadaptive. Let's approach that one first. Thermal on this one. Target you as well. Whoa! What? Oh, he got his armor bonus, of course. For a moment there I was thinking, is he really gonna rep like that? That would be bad news. But it is, of course, just his armor bonus for being in this particular site, which we have as well. Although, of course, in this Gila, it doesn't make a lot of difference. So, grabbing the loot. Another Calm Gamma filament, so we could really keep going. We're gonna activate this. And what's the Gamma about? I'll take a quick look at this again. Yeah, that was the one that we were in. So explosive resistances, increase those, and we get that massive bonus to shield HP. But even without it, in this tier 1, we are absolutely doing fine in this passive Gila. And even this Tyrannos cannot withstand our damage. So that'll bring us at 10 or 11 drifters slash sleepers. This feels like it's doable. Especially if you're like a little bit more comfortable in the Abyss, start running tier 2s, maybe tier 3s. I think you will get these skill points in just a couple of runs. So very doable event as far as I can tell. And yeah, you can earn some extra skill points by going through the Abyss. We might actually also see a little bit of an increase in price in these filaments, but as you can see here as well, we can pretty much keep going on what we find here too. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Quick note that the Skillers in the Abyss event is up and running. I'm probably gonna try and do this every single day. Depends a little bit on what I want to do with my time, but they're up for grabs, guys. So I would say get out there, make yourself a quick Gila, and earn those skill points. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.